Andy, many thanks for joining us. Just a few days away now from the start of the World Championship and your first World Championship appearance since 2016. First of all, just tell us how you're feeling going into it.
Yeah, I feel like it's my first time there again. I'm really excited. So I'm getting that buzzer like I used to have before. So I'm hoping that takes me to good places, good memories I've had from the Valley, and I can have a good run there.
Thinking about it now, stepping back onto that famous stage, are you getting a few butterflies, or is it just an adrenaline buzz more than anything?
Yeah, it's probably a bit of both. I mean, the butterflies are always there. The adrenaline's probably the big factor for me. And obviously, once you get there, that adrenaline turns into concentration and focus. And yeah, I'm feeling really good. So what's going to happen is going to happen.
It's been a month since the Winter Series now. How have your preparations been going since then?
Yeah, I just think it's been hard. It's been hard, obviously, with the COVID situation, with the lockdown and whatever. I think everyone's in the same situation, just the best we can with what we've got available. So I think what's going to happen on the day is what's going to happen. So we just do the best we can and prepare the best we can, and hopefully it all works out on the day.
It's been a really eventful year for you. It started at the O2 Indigo, the BDO World Championship, and it's going to finish at Ali Pali. I mean, how would you reflect on the journey you've been on this year?
Oh, it's a massive journey. I mean, going to the O2 was probably a great thing for me at the time, and I qualified for that. Played great, lost to the eventual winner, Wayne Warren. And then for me, it was going back to Q School. And I was in a good mind at that situation to go back to Q School. And he proved it when I got my tour card. So I set myself a little target for this year, and that was hopefully to get to the Worlds. And now I'm there now, I've achieved that target, so I can try now to move on and try to get to better things.
Has it almost felt like doing your apprenticeship all over again, having to, going back to the BDO and starting from zero a bit, really?
Yeah, definitely. I said this all along. Sometimes you've got to stop that falling situation, and it's come to an end. Sometimes sometimes you got to start from the bottom again and work your way up, and that's what I've done. And I think I've got sometimes just pat myself on the back, and I've achieved a pretty good thing. And sometimes I'm a bit too hard on myself, and I shouldn't really be hard on myself when I've achieved what I've achieved to get back nearly to the top, and I'm still trying.
Do you feel like you're a perfect example to players who fall off the tour, that there is a way back, if you just dig in and if you want it hard enough?
Yeah, most definitely. I think anything in life is achievable. It's just what mentality you go into the game and how much you want things and how much you love the game. And like I said, this last year, I fell right back in love with the game. I think the excitement's there now for me. Yeah, I'm getting on a bit, but I'll never give in until it's over.
Your first year back on the PDC circuit, how would you reflect on how it's gone? Obviously, it's been a difficult year, like you mentioned, with the COVID and stuff, but how would you feel results-wise it's gone?
I think results-wise, it hasn't really gone that good for me, but I've had some great averages over the year, which has shown me game is coming back, and that's what I look at really, not results. And hopefully, them results will come because the form is there. So hopefully, the results will follow on. Obviously, some doors will open instead of me shutting my face.
And I guess two of the main highlights, qualifying for the European Championship and hitting a 9-darter in the Winter Series as well.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I mean, the 9-darter, it's what I'm feeling sometimes. You're going to hit one, and it was one of them occasions it happened for me. And then it's just great to have that feeling sometimes when you're going to hit one. And it's great to have it and to show that ability I've still got as well. So it's all good form at the end of the day.
How close do you feel your game is to the consistent level it was at a few years ago? And do you feel you can get there again maybe next year?
Yeah, most definitely. I reckon I'm about 80% now. So also I'm lacking is that consistency. I think I'm scoring just as well, but not as consistent. So if I get the two together, the consistency and the scoring, that should be a problem for a lot of people again.
And just on the World Championship, what was your reaction when the draw came out? Did you watch it live on Sky Sports News? And how do you feel about your first opponent, Nico Kurtz?
Yeah, I think everyone watches. I think it's Christmas time, and everyone wants to watch the draw, see who you've got, see what others have got, and I think it's a start for Christmas for me. So with getting Nico Kurtz, I don't know much about the kid, but he's a good player. I've seen him play last year at Wales, competed really well, won a couple of games. So I know I've got my work cut out, and so does he. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, last year he made the last 32 on his debut. But do you feel the World Championship, a lot of it is about experience, and that could be crucial come next week?
Yeah, most definitely. Like I say, I've been there. I've been there and I got the T-shirt. I've got to the final, semi-final. So I know what it's all about, the game. It's just trying to believe in myself again and get that consistency back to what I used to be or close to. And I'm sure I compete again at the top of the game.
And that game's going to be on Saturday night. I'm guessing you've got everything crossing that there is still going to be a crowd in for that game.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment it's not looking good for the tier 3 coming out of London, so I think we just got to play it by ear and hopefully we can still get a crowd there and it doesn't change imminently. So we just have to wait and see, but we just have to play what we've got in front of us and just give it its best shot.
If there was to be a crowd there, though, how much of an extra lift would that give you?
Oh, massive. I think every player wants a crowd, and if you're not used to a crowd, these times have been pretty good for some people, but to have that crowd in front of you, it's just that noise just gives that X% of concentration, and obviously adrenaline is just amazing. Just gives that bit more buzz to play darts.
And you've got some great memories in the World Championship. A lot of people think back to 2012 when you made the final. What are your particular memories of that year?
Oh yeah, most definitely 2012 going to the Worlds. I had a great week and want a great final for me, but to get to that final, I look back at the game now, it was a great achievement for me. And like you say, I just want to bring some of their memories back and take them into next week, and hopefully I can have a good run.
And as a player, what does the World Championship mean to you?
I think it's a pinnacle for anyone's career to be world champion. So I think that's how much it means to everybody. Everyone wants a world champion. There can only be one, and who that one will be, who knows? We can wait and see next week.
And just looking beyond the World Championship to 2021, the second year of your tour card, have you set yourself any targets to push on, maybe qualify for a few more majors?
Yeah, most definitely. I want to just obviously do well on the European tours, just carry on where I left off this year and try hopefully qualify for more European tours again, and just try to get me consistent together, and hopefully that'll just push me forward anyway. I think I've just got to wait and see what comes in front of me, then I'll just go from there. Yes, I want to qualify for a TV event, but like I said, my first objective is keep my tour card, and hopefully after the Worlds this year, I'll be close to keeping that after the first year anyway. So it's just all about keeping my tour card.
And finally, I guess the main question fans will want to know is, are we going to see the inflatable hammer back for the walk-on?
I don't think that can happen this year, obviously with the COVID restrictions and whatever. So not this year, but you'll hear the roar anyway.
Any expectations from yourself, or are you mainly just going to go out and enjoy it again?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just enjoying the game, so the results will come if I keep enjoying it. Put no much pressure on myself. I don't need the pressure. So just go out and enjoy it, and obviously, hopefully the results will come.